You are not ready for love. Peace, King.
No, it took me some time to get to the place that you wanted me to be. Oh, but now I'm ready. I'm ready to love. I told your mama we'd be back by 9, but all I wanna do is take off.
What's up, Tommy?
Jay?
It's good with you, sir.
Rashid.
Hey,
funny shoulders. The abs come in last. Before we get started, I want to welcome y'all to my lounge.
All right.
I call this Tommy's Tap Room.
Swagged out.
This is the place you come every other week and let me know how you feeling about these ladies. Now, I realize these last 2 eliminations might have went kind of fast.
Man, did.
But that's the way love goes, huh?
That's the way love goes.
Like Janet said, right? Like Janet said.
That's funny.
Now, last week, the women eliminated 2 men, David and Raymond. So at the end of this week, you guys are going to be doing the same thing. 2 women are going home.
Who's already seen the episode?
What is this?
That Birdman rub. When we was waiting around while they were deliberating, I felt like I was on death row. You know, they sent 2 of us home. We got 11. I'm excited about having the power. We got the power. It's some equality going on. That's where it went.
To help make this decision, I want you to focus on the chemistry that you have with these ladies. I don't want you to confuse attraction with chemistry. I get it. These women, they bringing it. They look good.
Yeah.
But chemistry, that thing, keep the fire burning for 30 years. Trust me on that. I feel like I got a rainbow. My wife got all the colors that I want. So that's what I'm trying to make sure y'all got. I want somebody to walk away with a rainbow.
I need me a rainbow.
You feel me?
I have the most chemistry with Denise, but I'm trying to make sure I make the right decision here and the right pick. So I have to spend time with different people.
All right, fellas. I'll see y'all back here at the end of the week. 2 women got to go.
Ooh, man.
Bryan, you know who it is?
I know who's staying. I'm letting her leave.
All right. One love, baby. Appreciate it. All right, now.
Okay. We have company.
Now that the men are back in power, I do have a little bit of butterflies going on.
All rise, y'all stand up.
All rise.
Good night.
One thing that I fight with myself about is, am I doing my part? Am I putting enough effort toward letting the men know that I'm interested?
Could you sense that I wanted to kiss you yesterday?
Oh.
And what happened?
Another one.
Okay. I don't get it. I still don't get it. KB Smooth.
All right, well, I think this one is the win for me. Bam, there's the
Not.
win right there.
It appears you're going to lose. But you know what? I know you're competitive. So I'll let you stay safe. Why don't we have a drink and chat?
I'm cool with having that.
I mean, I felt like Jay was really cute from the first day I saw him. Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt. You have a call inside.
Okay, sounds good. All right, excuse me. Hope everything's okay.
I'll go with you. Okay, so I'm lying. I just want my turn.
I'm thinking somebody died or something. You had no problem snatching the brother up in the middle of a conversation. That's a boss move.
You could have did a about face and
I
been
was
like,
cool.
oh, it's not.
I was cool where I was at. I didn't say you made a bad move. I didn't say being bossy was bad at all. Then you hit me with the Southern Belle. Well, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Okay, Whitley Gilbert. All right.
Hush, boy. Joy and I are cool, but I just think it's fair. I'm getting to know him. Joy's the favorite. Everybody like Joy. She can't date all of them. You know, perhaps I'm gonna get one of her scraps. You never know.
So cheers the boss move.
Cheers to the boss man.
Absolutely.
You got it like that?
A couple people like that. And the guy was a little drunk.
Hustle who?
Excuse me. Don't mind me. Do y'all? Denise. I'm gonna borrow him for 5 seconds. One thing about me and Rashid, of course I'm attracted to him, but Rashid is my normal type and normally what I'm attracted to. And so I want to try something different and make sure I'm not making the same mistakes that I've made before.
I've been delightful.
What's up, Smiley?
I told y'all Adriana was trouble.
Calvani, he's just the tall, dark, and handsome.
Ooh, Lord.
His muscles are great, and he has a beautiful smile.
No.
I've claimed you in my top, so I need to know that the feelings are reciprocated.
You claimed me?
No.
I did.
Claim? No. I'm not with it. I'm not feeling it.
You know I like you, right?
I don't. I mean, I hope so.
You don't?
Why are they facing so close?
I mean, but me and who else?
We just
You look like a cheap floozy. Why you want to step away from somebody you say that's your man to come talk to another dude? Mean what you say and say what you mean.
We can't be this close to you. I'm about to go back. Go back around people.
Somebody in the comments on the last video said she was a...
Let's talk about how Bryan's my top pick, though. I like Bryan.
I think it's just the bone structure, but like the actual features.
I like him. I am going to approach Bryan more aggressively. He is hot. I love his beard. I love his smile. I'm gonna keep it real. I was a little salty today when I heard about your kiss.
I dare you to give me a kiss.
I was like, well, damn. Well, all right then. Alex likes Bryan. She's a very sweet girl, and she's very pretty as well. But she's not Alicia, honey. And not at all. Like I said, he's my number one. I had to tell him that about 4 times now.
This process is definitely different. You have to be extremely authentic in every interaction that you have. But you have to get as many interactions as you can to figure out who you vibing with. You gotta be on the hunt.
You're riding with Alicia, it's going down, right?
Hey.
I wake up every day like the world is mine. Then reality hits as I open my eyes. Gotta climb for the bottom, it's a steady climb.
It's hot out here.
Girl, I'm sweating.
It's hot out here. It's showing off.
Get it, man. No pain, no gain.
I feel like we in National Geographic watching the animals.
Feel that burn. Embrace the burn.
Running wild.
Running wild.
Let it. Yeah. Let it.
You think at this point you'll kind of focus solely on Calvani?
I'm leaning more towards it. I want to go out on a date one more time with Anthony. And you know what? I'll go out with Rashid just to see. Because maybe I'm picking.
Right. Speaking of Rashid, we know that seems to be Adriana's boo. Did you think she got a little upset last night?
I think so. I've dealt with a narcissist before. Men will try who they think they can, right?
That would be a turn off for me if like it happened to me, but he's never done that.
I was like, oh no.
But ain't tried to cut me off.
Yeah.
But I said what I said.
Oh, y'all want to play? Huh? Ha! Ha!
Oh, my man said something I like. Hold
Oh,
on.
he did? Oh, he did? What'd he say?
Shoulders, and he made a jump.
Ha! Ha!
Nah, I need to get it.
Now you need a minute.
Guys have a pool date with Simone, Denise, and Adriana. What better place to get to know women over pool and bikinis? They're a match made in heaven.
This is the opportunity for us to get together and vibe with these beautiful women and find out what's really going on with them. But first, we're going to have a little bit of fun.
Okay, hold on.
You know, I got a little competition in me, you know. I can show my arm off.
Denise was holding it down for her team.
I did that.
They're whooping. Y'all get ready.
Denise is really taking over, and then she complains about taking over. She's like hitting the ball. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the back. I'm like, okay, you go to the back. I'm gonna keep the front. So I'm trying to keep the front, and then all of a sudden she'll dive from the back. Get it. And I'm like, I thought I was supposed to be doing the front, but then she'll get up from the water and like, well, I'm doing this all by myself. You dove over. What do you want me to do?
Needed a champ to serve and get us the win, you know. I am your finest accessory, your team player.
Can be your lover, your mother, your friend, and your listen.
It seemed like you was my team player a second ago when y'all just whooped up on us.
Come on, you know I can't. Come on. No, I can't let everything down.
Yeah, this was cool, even though we lost, but.
But I want to talk to you specifically. What's your interaction been like with Denise, like through everything so far?
It's been really cool, friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real light, but it's been all good.
The reason I asked, I said initially that you were in my top, and she instantly said, I kind of get a narcissistic vibe from him.
Narcissistic?
Yeah.
Me?
And she's like, oh, well, he's tall, he's light-skinned, he's in a fraternity.
What they got to do with anything, though?
Exactly.
This is blowing my mind right now. As Adriana is sharing this information with me, it actually really hurt because basically what I heard was all surface level stuff.
First of all, I've never in my life heard my name associated with that word, narcissist, ever.
I didn't know if maybe it was a skin thing.
Whoa, time out.
I hate to say that, he's light-skinned, so that's what, because I've heard her make comments, about skin color.
But is that fair?
It's not fair at all.
That's a stereotypical, because you're going to
It's
judge
not.
me by that. Because let me ask you guys a question. You hear women say this all the time. You don't want to be objectified by your body, your sexuality, what you wear.
Right.
Well, those rules should apply both ways.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah, we just gonna talk for a few minutes. You know, like when a kid is caught with their hand in a cookie jar, his hand was in the cookie jar. We just talking.
If he is not being honest, it is going to come out.
Feel a little ways. You had extra company on the couch with you yesterday.
I'm just going with the flow.
I'm not afraid to put my gloves on for you.
I was being nosy.
Hey.
What I heard and what happened after that.
So what are you lacking at home?
I just wanted to trust me.
Why is it my fault?
Who said it's your fault?
He was just smiling from ear to ear. Keep your hands off my man.
Put a ring on. Next.
If you need
Where this was coming from.
Wow. Okay.
And it actually really hurt because I've been judged based upon my appearance. I'm sure she's been judged on her appearance and her skin tone. That's not fair, and I don't think it's right.
But let me ask you this. As a fair, light-skinned woman, like seriously, have you had stereotypes in your past?
Of course. I've had guys who'd be like, oh yeah, I don't usually like dark-skinned women. And I'm like, wait, what?
Right.
Because a lot of men assume I'm biracial, and I'm not.
And even in my experience, I've had men tell me, I don't like darker skinned women. To hear a black man tell me that to my face, it hurts.
And I hate that this still goes on in our society.
It does.
Especially with today's current state of affairs.
Right.
For someone that I've met on the surface level. For you to go there, that's an attack on my character.
Right.
And that's not okay with me.
Like, I'm pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. I need to have a conversation with Denise because stuff's not sitting right with me. So I got a problem with that. So we need to address it.
It's all up to us to really just watch even the smallest things that we say. Sometimes like, you doing that light skin stuff,
Yeah.
and just try to nip that in the bud
True.
so that way we don't pass that down to
Our
the
kids hear
kids.
it. Our kids hear it.
Exactly.
That's real stuff right there, yo.
Yeah.
For now, I got.
No, you can't do that.
How come I came?
What?
Bow. And then there's another bow.
Okay.
I know I seem pretty regular, but give me time, baby. I'm gonna be.
Why am I over here looking like a maitre d'? Just here you go, man. Let's just so yeah.
With Winter, we're still getting to know each other, but she's drop dead gorgeous. I mean, she's got the whole little Halle Berry thing going on with the hair and all of that, so she's easy on the eyes.
I dream that you and I jumped in the pool with our clothes on.
I am that type of brother. This can be watched.
But what about your designer belts and bracelets?
I ain't nobody worried about that. If you can't afford to mess it up, you can't afford it.
You can't afford
You
it.
can't afford it.
Listen, I'm like that too.
Yeah.
Life is too short.
Instead of looking out the corner of my eye, I'm gonna look directly at you.
Okay.
Yeah. My thing is just say yes, man.
Just say yes.
Just say yes, whether it's diving in the lake, whether it's us having the opportunity to be right here. Just say yes to it and see where it goes.
Yeah. Do you practice gratitude?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It shapes your day and your thoughts. So I'm assuming that you're there.
Getting to a point of gratitude to where you're almost crying is a day.
Yes.
Like that's a win.
Yes.
Me and Jay were vibing. Like we definitely have great chemistry, but I also see him with Joy. So I'm thinking, should I fall back and let them enjoy their connection? It's a really fine line to walk.
That's something that I am wrestling with right now.
What happened to your eye right here? I see you had stitches.
Thug life. No, I'm playing. I was like, but you know, just being a young rambunctious boy, man. So I it was me and my older brother, and so we was doing all kinds of stupid stuff. But you really looking to be detailed because very rarely do I have somebody notice that. So
I like what I'm looking at.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna start noticing things about you.
Don't.
You know what I mean? Nah,
don't be like, what's that
beautiful.
scar? What's that scratch?
I see none.
Let them do what they do, just what about you, gotta keep your
Denise and I were having a blast. We were swimming, we were racing.
How does that feel?
It feels good.
We were doing all kind of stuff. We were just in our own zone, just really having a great time.
We work on you a little bit.
So I feel a little ways that you had extra company on the couch with you yesterday.
Extra company?
Extra company that be smiling in everybody's face.
You know I like you, right?
I don't.
I hope so.
But I want to trust you. I know I don't want to see you with somebody that's straddling over you.
I'm just going with the flow. I'm just having conversations.
Just having conversations. Okay.
He's telling me that he's just getting to know everyone. And I'm feeling like, he got to go nowhere. We right here. Yo vibe.
Oh, baby. She...
It's right here.
Guys know what we have to do, but I think y'all are perceiving it differently than what we're displaying.
Some are.
Denise wasn't trying to hear it. We all are here trying to get to know each other. But you should be confident in yourself to know if I do step out with somebody else that I'll be back.
We're here to be chosen by a king. So I'm not afraid to put my gloves on for you.
Are you an angry black woman? Yeah.
Stop responding to my brother. No, don't respond to him. Just apologize to me and I'll send you the link.
Beyond will fix my life Saturday, 9/8 Central.
Ashley Home Store's Black Friday sale is going on now. Get up to 50% off, plus get an additional 10% off. Or get 0% interest for 6 years. During the Black Friday sale going on now. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
This is Nest Hub Max from Google, but to someone who's tired of always ordering delivery.
Hey Google, play Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat on Netflix.
It's the Google Dine-In Motivator. Nest Hub. From Google.
Girl.
For the one who reminds me of me.
I'm just waiting for
the one whose laugh
loved
makes
up
me
with
laugh.
somebody, and Denise is like,
For the one
cute.
who helps me see the joy.
Because there's also a section where
This program is brought to you in part by Kohl's. Give with all your heart.
You missed that.
Shop Kohl's home sale and save on your favorite brands. Plus, take an extra 15% off. Get Cuisinart 10-piece set, $139.99. 30 to 50% off Cuddledit's bedding. And save on Shark. Plus, get Kohl's cash.
Bye,
Plus,
Negro.
free store pickup. Give with all your heart. Kohl's.
Gotcha.
And
welcome more
your auto finds. Sister Stanny again.
He did. I saw that Jay kind of hugged you for a little while over there in the corner.
He did.
I am excited. I finally got my time.
We finally got our time.
I got this little boo named Alex that I'm gonna take out on a date today so she can see that I'm ready for love and, I can learn some more things about her. I just love the natural beauty that she has. I love her smile, you know what I'm saying? Light up the room. I'm gonna push you out a little bit, all right?
It was both Bryan and I's first time paddleboarding. It was a really good moment to have, just away from everyone, just him and I. Come on, you gotta use your paddle.
I'm trying to.
The other one wasn't kneeling.
I'm doing it before you.
Okay, hold on. We had a struggle from the start.
You're struggling.
Hold on, wait.
You gonna leave me out here by myself?
I'm about to just do it with my feet. But it was a fun struggle, and it's cool being in a struggle with somebody that you enjoy being around. You getting the hang of it?
You got it?
Yeah. What are you doing?
You just have to come get me. I just can't turn.
I'm turning like I'm in a Cadillac. This is a wide turn.
Oh, I'm doing it. I swear.
Bumper car.
You all right? I'm making you gonna make you fall, make you fall too.
I done saved you. I'm starting to become a pro at this.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Grab onto that arm,
Grab onto
yeah,
this
please do.
arm here.
I give you a piggyback ride. I can do that too, you know.
I'm about to look pick-upable because
And the fact that you're welcome right now, I can say Joy is that person that I really have to connect more with. You've been picked up quite a bit since you've been out here. Just
one time, but I have had other requests. Yeah.
She's like that foreign car or whatever, like Maserati or whatever, that don't really have to make commercials to be able to market themselves. Joy is that Maserati. So your last relationship, like I know you dated, and I know you were divorced years back.
Yeah, I've met some guys that were looking for replacements for their mothers.
I'm not looking for that.
I'm not trying to be nobody's mom.
Right.
Just people who are not well. That could be mentally, emotionally. I mean, I'm an advocate for therapy. That's what got me through post-divorce. Therapy saves lives.
I'm gonna tell you that I'm at a place, actually, I think I may still just want to take it, even when I say that I'm ready for love. I've heard that so many different times.
So you haven't done therapy before?
I did one session, I'm honest with you, I battled with the idea of death.
Yeah.
When I was at the sheriff's department, you saw it all the time. It's military, you saw it. When I first got back from Iraq, it was bad with PTSD. But I promise you, I'm not crazy. But I know when a woman hears it,
I don't think you're crazy at all.
But one session wasn't necessarily enough to be able to effectively do what I feel like you needed to do.
So how do you manage the PTSD?
Cooking. Cooking has been my therapy. I didn't realize it was my therapy until I identified that it was really one of those things that really helped me. Because I realized I was struggling with some stuff just internally. There were moments where, I was wondering, why is this happening right now in my life? Rather than look at the situation and say, okay, this situation is intended to happen in life to be able to make you a stronger person, I was looking at it from the wrong lens. I was looking at it from the wrong perspective.
Edwin is charming. I really bonded with his energy and just love talking to him. And he's nice to look at too. I don't need to be in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship. I would rather just wait it out and be with someone who I know genuinely cares about me and wants to grow with me. So I don't need that validation from a man. It is great to have a companion. There's sometimes I'm in my bed at night and I'm like, it sure would be nice if I could have somebody rub my back.
You know who's in my bed with me at night?
Who?
A pile of clothes.
Good?
Yeah.
After the paddleboarding, I wanted to make sure I was setting the mood. I wanted something nice and romantic, intimate.
Oh, we got some wine.
Got some wine. Most of all, I had the wine. And when she fine, you gotta give her some wine.
What are we toasting to?
New beginnings, new opportunities.
Okay.
The opportunity for love.
The opportunity for love. I like that. Being in this moment with him, it's a good feeling. I was definitely all butterfly and rainbows. What was the hardest thing in life that you had to overcome?
The fact that I'm not there with my daughter every day. I've had many times where I kind of beat myself up by the fact that I'm not there every day. My daughter's 3 now, and lately it's been so much more tough because she's really coming into her own.
Oh, 3 is the age. Like I told you, I think I told you I worked with kids before, but I also have a niece and nephew. 3 is the age where their personality peaks.
Exactly, and I'm seeing so much of myself. What is something that you've discovered about yourself that is like, okay, he's gonna have to display a lot of patience with me on that?
I would probably say my vulnerability.
Is it better if we talk like
Because they say vulnerability is just being okay with the possibility of someone hurting you.
Do you know what your triggers are?
When you have your phone, do you lay it down?
I used to.
But
definitely used to.
But so something like that, that's a trigger. Because obviously, it's like, to me, it sounds like, it seems like you have something that you're hiding. I do still have a small wall up. I gotta let it down. Just let me get there when I get there. So
She's pretty open to me. Maybe I just have some magic superpower or something.
You might have something.
You seem pretty open.
I am open with you. But there are a lot of things that I haven't told you yet, though.
I got a lot of questions that I ask you yet. Alex is separating herself because I feel like she's super sincere. I literally enjoy being in her presence, and she's real easy on the eyes. Okay, I got you. You still gotta give me a good black kid.
Good luck, my bro.
Try to yell.
Still just pecking?
Did you know that Febreze Air Effects uses 100% natural propellant?
So you used to be a law enforcement officer. I would love to hear your thoughts on police corruption, defunding the police, all this stuff that we hear.
You know, my personal opinion on it right now is it's always existed. You know, the fact that we're seeing it more prevalent right now is the fact that we got social media, the fact that we got phones. When I was going through the field training program, I even saw it firsthand. It was a single black mother, and we were responding to a call where a young girl, she ran away. And you get there, and you do a basic report, you think it's gonna be a basic call, but then, you know, when we got there, dude went off on her, and you just saw a different dynamic. Like, this was in a community that, you know, wasn't as affluent as some other communities out in Houston.
Edwin is just talking and talking and talking, and I'm just trying to be a good listener.
Now, what I can tell you this is that I really feel sad because of the fact that certain individuals that I know that are stand-up men and stand-up women.
There was so much talking, I damn near fell asleep for like 2 minutes. Girl, they conversation is a little deep. It's like, I'm coming over here to hang out with y'all. I'm just not really feeling the vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, you were talking over there and that's cool, but I came here to find love. And it just kind of dampers it for me. Oh, and here comes Kalfani. There goes my wandering eye. Hello! What? Is that like a 9-pack? God damn!
Thank y'all for staying in that conversation. I heard like several people were like, well, I'm here for love or whatever, and they just walked away, and I was like,
I noticed. Some people are a little more high-strung, I think.
yeah. Shay got up out the pool and she went over to another area. Anybody that I'm with, we're gonna have to have conversations like that. It was just like, yeah, okay, cool.
It doesn't always have to be talking about who you like, who you don't
And
like.
that's my thing, because I think the walk away from that, it said a lot.
Oh! I give him a 10!
I was gonna ask the ladies, like, now that the power has shifted
To you all?
yeah, is there any apprehension?
Yeah. You the only person like me.
That's neat.
What you got to worry about?
Nothing.
He said he got you covered like a
He
blanket.
said, what you got to worry about?
So you found your connection? Day one. That's
I think so. You know, yeah, to focus on what is real, what comes natural, and you know that the chemistry is there. And definitely, it was the.
All right, Florida.
From the first conversation, like that.
Well, that's new to y'all. That was number 4 for us.
Like a vacation rather than a dive deep experience.
I've been back and forth on Jay. I feel like our connection is very genuine, except when Joy is around.
85 minutes later.
Hey. I'm not jealous if I know my place. If I know how you feel about me, then I have no reason to be jealous.
I like winter. I didn't say I don't like winter.
That's cool. We can have a conversation.
Let's address the concerns, man.
I'm kind of feeling a certain way at the pool. He was like, no, let's talk, you know, just give me a minute. And I was like, all right. He wanted to explain himself. Woo, all right. And we just gonna talk for a few minutes.
Just
like,
a quick conversation?
No, nothing funny. We just talking.
Winter's room is right next to mine. I saw Jay walk into her room with no shirt on, and I was like,
because he came from the pool.
Okay.
Stop.
Just getting a chance to have a conversation.
you know, like when a kid is caught with their hand in the cookie jar, his hand was in the cookie jar,
No,
and he was
Simone,
caught.
don't be an instigator. Oh my gosh, please don't. But it do look like that. Don't lie.
I could feel it coming on, yeah, I'm all up in my zone. Tonight. Yeah, I'm coming.
Whoa, we got s'mores.
We love a good drop out. I'm not gonna lie.
Get a stick.
Ah, look at that.
Taste it a little
Mind your
good.
business.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers to everybody.
Hey,
A
salute.
whole
Cheers
couple.
to you.
Thank you. Cheers to everybody.
Okay, let's be
Live
fair,
your
guys.
life.
So for some people,
I've always
we're like
picked up this
Denise,
tension
come
whenever it
on,
comes
flirt
to
with other
Denise.
people.
Excuse me.
But for that couple,
yeah,
we
I'm
let
sorry.
them be a couple. So what's the
But at the
choice
same
that
time,
we
like,
have
we're
here?
all here
Let them
at the
be a
campfire
couple, or
making s'mores. It's like a
everybody needs
kumbaya
to flirt
moment.
around?
You know, let's just go ahead, talk about it, and get it out the way. Can I talk to you for a second?
You should have done that first. But okay, whatever.
What's going on?
So I want to talk to you about a few things that was bothering me. We were talking to Tommy, and whenever Rashid's name came up, you was like, oh, he's a narcissist. But when Tommy asked you your reasoning behind it, you were like, oh, well, he's tall, he's light-skinned, he's in a frat. What does that have to do with being a narcissist?
I said certain people, not all, use certain things to cover up certain insecurities that they have. So I don't know what his insecurities are, but I'm saying I recognize the signs. That's my own opinion. Right. As a woman, you can respect it.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with you. Why you have to talk to me about it? Because that's your man.
He's gonna get her some time.
You ain't gotta come to me trying to check me. That's a trigger. Don't try to play me.
Yes, I stated that Rashid was my dude and that was my guy, that I was feeling he's my number one. Yes, let that be known. I also let it be known that Kalfani was my number two, and I was also feeling him. We're still at the beginning stages where we're all trying to fill out each other and still get to know each other.
So my whole thing is, you felt like that was okay to ask that, hey, I'm gonna take him.
Excuse me, don't mind me. Denise, I'm gonna borrow him for 5 seconds.
You felt like that was cool at that moment? But why would you even come over there?
Is it ever going to be my turn to talk to you?
No, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
If Rashid is your dude and you made it known in front of everybody, we're going to respect you. We're not going to talk to him. We're going to keep it cordial and all that. So why can't I get that same respect?
You listen to what I'm saying. I still give you the respect, but you don't.
I give you the respect.
You don't give me respect. You always have a slick comment with anything. Whenever it comes to, even right now, you're talking at me. I'm coming to you and you coming for me.
It is what it is, boo.
Does scrubbing grease feel like a workout? Scrub less with Dawn Ultra.
I give you the respect.
You don't give me respect. You always have a slick comment with anything. Even right now, you're talking at me. I'm coming to you and you coming for me.
It is what it is, boo. Worrying about what I say and how I feel about another dude shouldn't matter to you because your main focus is to find love, right? That's what we here for. I'm not out here to find bonds with friends and girls.
And I'm not trying to be your friend, but it's just the respect level. That's what I was saying.
I respect you. What more respect do you want me to give?
Let me have some alone time.
One, let me finish my sentence whenever I'm talking. And then two, like I said, in the Love Lounge, when we were talking about Rashid, I heard you say under your breath, oh, well, he knows who to do that with.
Maybe you need to know my story. I've been in a relationship with a man who is a narcissist, and I almost lost my life. I was missing for 4 days. So yeah, it might, certain things he said, might be a trigger for me.
And that's, like I just said, she's dating
my own.
She's projecting.
I said what I said, and I can't take that back because of my own experience that I had with him.
She has been through a traumatic experience. It's not that I'm not trying to be compassionate to her situation and what she's been through, but to me, it's also not an excuse. Rashid is not your ex.
Why am I?
You shouldn't project your hurt onto Rashid, but it may be something that she may not be ready to fix.
That literally clarifies it, and I respect you so much for even bringing. And that's literally, I promise that's all I was asking. I promise you, that's all I was asking.
That's cool. We good?
Yes, I'm good.
What is that?
This is some white wine. I'm about to drink it all. Yes.
Down, girls. It's all good. All right, it's all good.
The fact that Adriana approached Denise about what was said about me, I mean, I'm like, okay, Adriana, I see you. It's my ride or die. You okay?
I'm okay. At least, we got somewhat of a breakthrough to understand. You just remind her of that person and how bad it was and that the relationship was really bad,
Right.
And that she almost lost her life, So I get it. 'Cause I've met people like her before, you know what I'm saying? The people who are so aggressive, and they're usually that way because they're just hiding in that pain,
At the end of the day, for me to hear that trauma, it's sad for me, for her, and I feel for her.
Give me a hug. Ooh. Feel better?
Feel better.
Okay.
Even when nothing's alright, if I got you by my side, I know it'll be.
How you doing?
Alicia, put in some work. Dang.
I'm having a good day.
He's not putting it in.
Know him. He's my number one choice, and I really felt like I needed to step
don't like her, boo.
I'm very attractive.
Oh, you're very attractive.
I'm very attracted to you.
Better be.
There is going to be 2 girls going home tomorrow, and I want him to know that I don't want to be his friend. I want to be his lover. I want to be his forever, everything. I wanted you to ask me on a date, but I was like, I'll just take the initiative and show him that he's really what I'm feeling.
Please.
What makes you
See,
like?
this
What are
is
the
why I
things
don't
that you're
like to be
feeling
more
about me?
dominant in a relationship.
I definitely like your
End up in
conversation.
situations like this.
And you're very smart. You really are.
I definitely appreciate that. I mean, I do feel like when I first saw you, I was like, okay, I like that. Little baby hair. You know
trying
harder. But you know, I was definitely interested.
He tries harder with the
I
other
like
girl.
Alicia.
His boo.
She really got them strong, independent woman
And they're
vibes.
too nice.
And I like the way she smiles, the way she looks at me. You know, I love the energy that I'm getting when I'm around her. What makes you
Let
really,
the man chase
really
you,
say,
Natalie.
I'm ready to love?
I am truly ready to love because I am tired of not being all the way happy. I'm happy with myself. But I can say every day is not easy. Don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but I have to come home and deal with my kids and cook and clean and all this, and I go to bed alone.
No, because she knows that
I
they
get that
kiss,
vibe
remember?
How receptive would your kids be to a man?
My kids, especially my son, wants a stepdad.
Your kids spoiled?
They're spoiled, but they're very respectful.
They respect authority and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
I could see you going upside their head if they don't. I could see you going upside my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it. He said, I can see you go upside my head, meaning you're too dominant.
Choke you out a little bit.
Hey.
Hey! Telling how you like a girl. But tell him how you like it.
Almost like, are y'all telling me the truth? I'm joking. I'm joking. There are other people who are interested and that you previously connected with, so give them the space. Give them a chance.
That's part of this process.
Yeah.
So just know when you're in those moments and we're not in the same room or whatever the case is, I'm not tripping.
Hey, y'all, can I join you?
Yeah.
Come on, where you want to sit? I don't want to be in your way.
Join! It changes
Girl, I
today.
had to take a shower. We were out there with the s'mores, but like all the smoke
The
and
smoke
stuff.
is now in your hair.
I have it all in my hair.
Today was hard for me. Everybody is trying to
By a lot. Not a
connect,
little, a lot.
Right.
But there are a lot of moving parts.
Speaking of a lot, so I noticed you went into women's room with no shirt on.
No, she didn't.
We haven't had a conversation all day, but yet you asking me about a conversation I had with
Messy.
I was disappointed in Simone. I don't know where her head is, but that wasn't cool.
At all. Oh, I don't like that.
If you
That's your girl. That's your girl. That's
tonight.
Simone, not Winter.
He wants some snacks. Let's see. I know there's other girls that are checking for him, but I feel like a genuine like in return, and I know I'm his top pick. You should come back and watch a movie or something.
I watch like some classics.
Delusion
Karate
and
Kid,
confidence.
TLC
What's the
Story.
difference?
Yeah, what's on? How long you think?
About like 20 minutes or something.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'll see you in a moment.
Tonight, I had a date with Alicia. We had some really deep conversations. I'm feeling her, but I'm still just not really sure about her.
And even if you wanted to spill beans, I feel like in front of a crowd is too much. Not you leaving her room to go to her room. That's why I said delusion or confidence. Which one is it? Talk about I'm the top pick.
You know, of clarity like I had with Alex. So you got to be a lot more methodical and strategic. What's going on?
Nothing much.
I was coming to say goodnight.
And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he came to see me.
Like, you just wanted to come and say goodnight?
Yeah, I wanted to come and say goodnight. How was your night?
It was good. How was yours?
Interesting. It was cool.
when they had the camera in the room. There
Where
Shay
did you go?
There goes Shay.
Dang, why you?
Because I be looking, I'm observing. I saw a few things.
Definition
I gotta
of
keep
while I was
asking
her,
you
I was
questions.
thinking of
No, you know,
Here it
so
is.
you don't have to answer. I was being nosy, you know,
Am
because
I
that's
wrong?
my job. And I heard Bryan at Alex's door. So you're not gonna answer me?
I am. I was just getting to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a process.
It's nothing.
Usually I like finish my question series and then like you get yours.
So I went down to Alicia's room and she was on
you gonna
a
get that
cloud waiting for Bryan to come back. I was like, girl, Bryan.
Alicia was waiting for Bryan?
Why you?
Because he said
why
I'll
you
be back in
smiling
20
at me?
I'm gonna
minutes.
kiss you right now.
That's why I said while I was her, I was thinking of you. What's the definition?
I
Here it
do.
is.
And we went back out there. We heard him talking. And what happened after that?
Shay messy. Oh, Shay.
He could have just kept it 100. He could have just said, oh, I don't want to come back. But instead of being a man about it, he said nothing and then went to Alex's room.
I'm tired of these packs.
He's not somebody that I want in my life. What else are you going to lie about?
Don't respect me. Respect me. Elijah, you missed a lot. Hey, boo.
What happened to me yesterday?
Uh-oh.
Here we go. That really hurt my feelings.
I had good intentions.
I don't believe you say.
Just because I don't
You
want
had
to
a conversation with Joy about me and Jay. I'm hurt by that.
Give me a moment.
I was upset, yes.
You have narcissistic traits.
She can't be accusing people of something without having some stone cold facts. Yeah.
She's gonna get real close to me.
I like the way she looks at me.
It's so hot out here.
It's time to decide which two ladies will be let go and who will stay.
I get it. It's the name of the game of love, right?
Charlie. Ooh, Charlie. Mommy. It's over. I wasn't expecting it to be done so soon.
Yeah, that was actually like the quickest episode ever.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. When it's so packed, you feel like it's so short. Why are these ladies in the bed? Girl, it's not even that they're nosy, okay? Because I'm nosy. I won't lie to you. But it's the way you handle it after that says it all. Why then be nosy and then talk to the other people about it and have an audience? Why?
Especially if,
that's
like,
not cute.
That's your intention. Your intention isn't to be like, hey sis, like I don't know. Yeah. Like I don't know where you guys are at and I don't know how you'd feel about this, but I felt like sister to sister, and I still wouldn't do this because trust me, it has gotten me in trouble before. But like sister to sister, like I just wanted to let you know what's going on so you can make a sound judgment. But still, you don't know what's going on. So who are you to be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like her intentions seem to be like, let me sink this ship rather than let me look out for my girl. Because she could have easily pulled Joy aside another time and be like, hey, I don't know if you and Jay were like solid, but I think he's feeling other people and maybe you want to just maybe sink your teeth in a little bit more. Mm-hmm. No, she went into the two of them. So I saw you going into, but what?
Or even talk to Jay about it and be like, bro, you know Joy really likes you.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And to what Natalie was saying, I get that. I kind of agree. But she was being a lot. She was really putting the claws on him. So men are nice. This is why you should step back on the dominance just a little bit and take social cues. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't be yourself. Don't be confident. Don't chase after men. You can do whatever you do. Just step back and look at social cues, guys, because he was given quite a bit. And then she wouldn't have been all over him and been like, oh, I'm his first choice. No, sis. Step it back. Men are nice. They don't be telling girls like, hey, I'm not feeling you. Unless they're a different kind of man. You know what I mean? What else we saying? I hope y'all can hear me. Sometimes I feel like y'all can't hear me because y'all... In real life, you may like more than one person. They should let it marinate and take no. Yes. They should be like Joy. Joy was going on a lot of like little dates here and there, but we know who her main is. And he was also going on little dates here and there, but we know who his main is. Even though I feel like it could be Winter as well.
Anyways, y'all send in your comments like quick time because we're only going to be here for a little bit. We got to go somewhere actually. So we're going to talk about the show as much as possible. I'm not going to do a video because we obviously just watched it together. So yeah, thoughts, takeaways. Who do you think is strong? Okay, personally, before this episode, I thought Bryan and Alexis were strong. And then I also thought Calfani and Denise were strong. Not on Denise's part. On Calfani's part. She's clearly sinking it. And then I thought Adriana and Rashid were a thing, but she was weird and finicky. Who else did I think is strong? Jay and Joy. Oh, even their names match. Jay and Joy. But now even I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And there's like a good handful of people that we don't know what's happening with them. Like, boy with the dreads, what you doing? Boy with the braces, where you at? Like, guys, I know it's a guy's week, but like, come on. Come on. I'm not sure about Adriana too. Natalie, I even at the casting special, before she had interacted with any other humans, I knew something was up. I knew something was up. He is dead. I just knew.
Listen, from what I'm getting from episode 1 was different. Episode 2 was different. But episode 1 and this one, episode 1 and this one, I'm just getting the feeling that they're not really ready to love. Because what it seems like, excuse me for saying this, but what it seems like is like they're liking to play now. And maybe we're just getting the focus on the players, but they're just like, oh, this kind of tastes good. Okay, let me hop in here a little bit. Oh, this kind of tastes good. Let me hop in there a little bit. Because right now they're playing. It's not serious. They're not serious. She's a man eater. Who's a man eater?
No, that was late. These are coming in late.
Dang, why?
That comment.
We missed a lot.
Chris and Naya are cute. Not Chris and Naya. Yes. Okay. So I was skeptical about Chris and Naya, but it seems like, listen, and my skepticism was on Naya's part. But if Naya's feeling it, then I'm feeling it for you, girl. I'm feeling it for you.
Here's the thing about Chris and Naya for me. Okay. I like them now. I still don't get it, but you know what? To each their own. Here's my thing though. We're telling everybody else, guys, listen, flirt around. Don't just stick to one person. Don't be a couple in this house or whatever. But they are consistently being a couple and we're okay with them. Why is that? Let's be fair and ask everybody to flirt around. Even though you know who your main is, let's ask everybody to make different connections at different places. That's all I ask. Fairness.
I get that they're showing the people who have the most, interesting plot lines right now, but like for the sake of the show, like, okay, so the very first season, this casualty, y'all, he was a casualty at his own demise. His name was Darnell, and Darnell was so fine. Darnell was so smart. Darnell was so well spoken, but Darnell was quiet. And because of that, the women sent him home. Tell me why we following Darnell on social media like, Darnell, this you? Like, he be working out, he's vocal, he's this, he's that, whatever. And at the reunion, he was like a new guy. And I'm like, you see, when you're on shows like this, you can't be like the Denise and B-list, an antagonist. However, you do have to put yourself out there and be a little bit more interesting. Like, I'm sure with all these years of life you've lived, like there's something that they can showcase about you on screen. There's something.
True. Natalie, that's a good question.
You calling her Denise? Girl,
Sorry.
fight.
Natalie, that's a good question. Natalie, Cal Fine. Even though he doesn't have a backbone, but because Cal Fine. Jay. Definitely Jay. The guy with the dreads is cute too. Bryan is cute too. Honestly, most of the cast. I would be with most of the cast. That is my answer, except Rashid. Ain't nobody checking for Rashid. Not on this end.
Okay. Since you be for everybody. I would choose, before this episode, it would have been Bryan. You know I don't know these abbreviation stuff. You know I'm old, okay? What was I gonna say? Oh, before this episode, it was gonna be Bryan. However, he has let me down. So it's definitely still Kalfani. He's always been number one, baby, number one. And second, I feel like Edwin is a dark horse. I feel like he's just quiet. He's not necessarily boring. He just needs to, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm loud. I'm out there. I'm exuberant. I can't be with no. Yeah. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, we not feeling Rashid. Rashid, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. It the world is the way it is. Sometimes you just don't like people. You're cool people though, as like a friend, but yeah. Questioning spelling. Oh, okay. Okay, Lakeisha. Thank you, girl. Now we know. We learn different things. Anyway, any last comments? I'm the only one here now. Elaine has quickly left you because we have to go somewhere. So we're getting ready. But yeah, for me, so far, all the men that have popped on the screen, except the people that left, of course, and Rashid. Girl, I'm about that. I love chocolate. I love everything that's going on. Shay, she is defo not looking for love
at all.
You know what though? She's showing no. She's not. Elaine is agreeing with you. Here's my thing, guys. You know, marriages, that's where all the gossip happens, in the bedroom, you know? And she's showing you what the marriage will look
married.
She's showing you what to expect when you get married. Where y'all going? Nosy. See? Lakeisha and I get each other. I'll be nosy too. We're going to, I guess you can say, a games night at a friend's house. She was just like, y'all, come over. Oh, should I tell them what happened?
What?
Canceled plans?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll be like Queen E and tell you guys a story. So we were supposed to go to our mentor's house. Yeah, I won't.
Period.
Okay, our mentor. Okay, the house of our mentor, and she was inviting us for a paint and sip for Queen E's birthday, which is coming up soon or whatever. 7 days. At midnight. 7 days. But yeah, she invited us for a paint and sip. We usually go there for sleepovers, chat it up. She helps us through our issues and whatnot. Anyway, guys, she got a call that somebody she got in contact with has COVID. So we couldn't go over there no more. So our one friend that was gonna go there was like, yeah, just come over to my house. We'll have a chill games night, eat some food, kiki a little bit. So yeah, the cast is okay and great, but I'm just mad that I'm still single. Girl, Elijah, yes. And then when we see all these like good-looking chocolate men kiss these women, and they look like me, yeah, it's facts. Patent sips are amazing. I'm trash. Girl, I wanted to see how I would fare because I'm not a painter. I'm not creative like that. So yeah, that would have been interesting. Gasp on what? I have too many lame canvases in my closet. That would probably be me, Lakeisha. Yeah. Oh, you guys are so much fun. I'm gonna miss y'all when y'all leave. I'll be in the comments though. But yeah. So what y'all up to? What else do you want to talk about? Yeah, COVID. Yeah. That is worthy of a gasp, girl. I feel so bad. I'm so worried about them. Final verdict on the episode and the preview. Ooh. So, that was too short. The episode was too short for me. I'll get Queen E to come and say her piece. But the episode was too short for me. So I was having a ball. Everything was nice. I love the nosy people, even though I don't agree with them and how they handled the situation. Like I said before, now it just looks like they're having a little too much fun. You know, they're not really looking for love. So hopefully they'll get that straightened out in a couple of days. And usually Tommy gets them straight. So we'll see. But the drama's nice. I won't lie to you. The preview, it looks like Denise will be sent home. Ooh, I don't know. But the fact that she has like her eyes on that one guy, Cal Fine, I mean, who wouldn't? But yeah. I don't know. I'm scared. girl, I'm painting and I'm sipping on Kool-Aid. And that's it. Yes, Elijah. We love Kool-Aid over here. Put a squeeze of lemon in it, Elijah. Make it extra fancy Kool-Aid. I love y'all. I've never tried that. That's so interesting. This is my first season. Here in the UK, we have nothing like this. So it's nice seeing Black women being loved on. Yes, exactly. Natalie. Especially in Canada. The question is, what's your final verdict on the episode and the preview? And also, did you know they put a squeeze of lemon in Kool-Aid? Did you know they do that? Apparently it's good. Oh, okay. Move forward. But anyway, yeah, we 110% agree with you, Natalie. It's love to see an all-Black cast.
What's my takeaways on this episode? My takeaway is Denise is shooting holes into her own boat, which is unfortunate because I truly feel like with what she's been through, she's one of the more deserving people of love. Not to say like a tragic story, you know, y'all know what I mean. I don't have to explain myself to y'all. So yeah. And then my takeaway on Bryan is that Bryan likes to be chased. He likes to seem like he's a hot commodity. Yeah, I think he likes to seem like he's a hot commodity. If he feels important, then he's like, okay, I'm the man.
But that other girl was like, nah, I'm not going to kiss him too much because I don't want him to feel like he's a hot commodity. So she's been reserved.
But he can also see that she be fawning over him like, he came by. Like, she ain't got to be as forceful as Alicia.
I'm so upset.
You don't have to be as forceful as Alicia to see that there's desire there from Alexis. That's just me. I don't really have many takeaways besides that. The preview. Do I even remember what happened in the preview?
It looks like she's going to be sent home, Denise.
No, because there's a part in the trailer for the season where she says, keep it cute.
So do you think maybe Cal Fine kind of like breaks up with her with air quotes?
He does. No, he does. Because it's him posted up with somebody else. So I just want to see that happen. She can go home. I don't care. But I need to see that first. Is my point. Yeah, those are my takeaways. This is my first season. Here in the UK, we have nothing like this. So it's nice to see. Yes. Oh, Natalie, you in the UK? Y'all be staying up late, y'all. Ciao. Alyssa's a sweet and Alicia is a tigress. Yeah, I feel like Alicia is a good woman for a man who is also kind of dominant. Like, it doesn't really work in her favor to have a man who's so passive like Bryan. Hold on. Yeah, a man who's like as passive as Bryan is, I don't think that works for Alicia. I think what works best is a man who's like, let me show you that I can handle you, that I'm really into you, that I am wanting to pursue you, I'm wanting to be that provider, that protector, that man in your life, you know? And Bryan is not giving me those vibes. Bryan to me feels like he needs somebody who dotes over him. And I don't like that. Bryan and Alexis flirting in her room was cringe. And you know, it only was cringe because of what he did. Like, it only to me was cringe because because he was entertaining Alicia simultaneously. Like, if you would have said to Alicia, like, all right, have a good night, blah, 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 I'm gonna go and like see you to the rest of my night, that would have been one thing. But to make it seem like I'm returning while going to entertain somebody else and then come back to you because I know you're going to be waiting for me, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that's where I'm glad that Shay was as nosy as she is, because she did expose that. However, still, I'm still not with Shay's antics. That's not cute. Yeah, Alicia needs an alpha. Listen, Alicia is like me. Okay. Like, I am too dominant for a man who's docile. Like, a man who's docile will truly, like, I will walk all over him involuntarily. Like, that's never my intention to walk over a man. But, like, I need a guy who's, like, self-assured and confident and doesn't, like, wait for permission to do things with respect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not somebody who's going to say things like, I need a man to put me in my place. No, because y'all know I don't like that saying. But somebody who's, yeah, who has self-confidence, who knows what he's worth, who knows what he would be providing in situations. Yeah, somebody like that. The audacity of men. Girl, the audacity of men for real. It is just beyond me. But for the most part, we let them. I complain about like how come men are so comfortable giving the bare minimum because we've made it acceptable, you know? Yeah. Y'all, okay, so my computer is dying and we also gotta go real soon. But for y'all who is still here and maybe who don't tune in on Mondays, we are here on Mondays. We do lives. Normally it's just me, but as of late, Nikki's been in them because I'm at her house. So tune in on Monday. Have your comment talking points ready. Oh, y'all got comments coming in. Let me answer them before I go. Which season had a fair and respectful cast? From this cast season, does anyone want to be submissive? Huh? Which season had a fair and respectful cast? Paused. Which season had a fair and respectful cast? Honestly, maybe the first one. I think the first one was the best cast-wise overall. Because the second one was like people just being a little malicious to each other. And then this third one, it seems like people just aren't trying to be like serious. It's more like playing games kind of thing. So my personal favorite right now is the first season. However, this season still has to develop, so I'm not sure yet. My husband is mad chill, but he will do what he has to do, and I do hold myself back from running the show out of respect of my man's position. Agreed. I do understand that at times we have to just let the man lead if you're in a heterosexual relationship. So yes, I agree. However, I mean, like, if we're out somewhere, I know I'm going to be the personality in the room. I know I'm going to be the one who you can hear from outside. I know I'm going to be the one first on the dance floor. Like, that's just me. So if you can't at least meet me there, I'm just like, ugh, he boring or whatever. And I think that's why Bryan works with Alexis, because Alexis seems a little like laid back as well. But Alicia is like me, that woman who when she walks in, she expects things to be on and popping. Like she's Alicia, she's that girl. So, you know, yeah. So like I was saying, y'all come back on Monday, have your topics ready. We gonna talk. I don't have anything to really talk about as of yet. So we could talk about anything y'all want. Life, relationships, TV shows, my birthday. Yeah. With that being said, I'm gonna say goodbye. I love y'all. I'm gonna miss y'all. It's gonna be a whole 2 days. What am I finna do? So yeah. Also, guys, if you watch the challenge, I'm gonna be reviewing the challenge too. It starts like early next month. I think it's the 8th or something like that. So yeah, that's another show to add to the Taste of Reality series. Ciao. Thanks. We will have fun. I'll take pictures, post them on my Instagram. Y'all can see them on my Instagram. Bye, guys. See you Monday, Elijah.